Here is my little terrarium project that I've been working on, and I've pretty much finished it now. So let me talk you through this. We've got a little zebra cactus, which was a baby on one of the ones that I bought from Dubai Garden Centre on my birthday, thanks to Gav and his donations. And then I made this bridge out of air dry clay, and I painted it and varnished it with matte varnish. And these stones are just basically large sand granules which I've put on and then painted and then varnished. So that's the little bridge. And then we've got a bench which I made out of cocktail sticks, and then used some wood varnish and then matte varnish over the top. This is a piece of pampas grass, and then we've got a little succulent and another cactus there, and a Mexican style cactus there. And you can see there's a little man on top of that cactus who's obviously climbed all the way through the jungle, and there's a lady, a little child, hanging off a branch of the cactus there. And what else have we got? So there's a little tiny ivy plant here, and another little succulent which was the baby of this one. And then we've got another little zebra cactus sticking out there, and a guy enjoying his pint. And then there's another baby cactus there, and this is a piece of dried foliage that I had in the house, this piece. And then there's a tent which I made from air dry clay, painted it, put some pieces of foliage that I had to make it look like it's propped up with wood. And then there's a bike there as well. I didn't make that, I bought that prop. And then there's, I don't know if you can see that there, but that is a hammock which I made from some twigs and an old leaf. You see that? Then you can see here there is another tent which gives it some perspective because it's a little bit smaller going up the cliff. And that is also another air dry clay model that I made, again with some wooden framework and a little campfire. And then there's another little succulent and another baby cactus that I took from this one. Then there is obviously the sort of a riverbed. I wanted to actually use fake water, but I was worried I was going to ruin it because I've never tried it before, so I'm going to do that outside of this. So there's sort of a cliff hanging over this piece here, sort of hanging up over the river, so it creates sort of a tunnel, goes underneath. And then at the back there is another little bridge which I've made, again handmade that one, painted it. I haven't actually varnished that one yet, I need to take it out and varnish it. There's another little succulent there hiding in the rocks. And here we have another little plant which I had in my garden, tiny little thing, give you some perspective, that's my finger. And then there is a love heart cactus, again part of the Dubai Garden Centre bunch that I bought, and I've put some little wooden love hearts there as well, just as a sort of abstract little thing. And then there is another ivy plant which I planted here, and then there's actually, it consists of 3 plants. So this is a plant, comes all the way to here, and then there is another plant I put here to make it look like it trails, and then there's another plant just there that comes across here, and then obviously there's some white stones, and then there's a little piece of driftwood there to look like an old tree. And that's my little terrarium, and he hangs. Oh, and also I made the bottom part as well, is like soil, sand, soil stones, to make it like a pattern all the way around. So I was thinking to try and do a few and make an Instagram page. I think they'd sell quite well in Dubai, actually.